Hello, guys, and welcome to another video. Name's Josh Patterson. If you'd like to subscribe, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to tap that bell to get all the notifications. Hit that like button. Share it with your friends. Comment, always welcome. It's always encouraged. And yeah, let's get on with this video. Yep. So, the theme for this video is going to be more of like a tropical not outlook, but just a discussion. I'm not really up to that level yet to give outlooks and stuff. I can only give you what I've heard, and just things, that I, hearsay, this or that, current conditions, current little outlooks. And so first off, just to give a little bit of a sort of a like a like, I don't know how to say it, like an arbitrary, or a little bit of a little beginning summary to this whole paragraph. Essentially, El Nino is it's pretty persistent, as you saw in my last video. I was showing it. I'm gonna do more videos about that with the monsoon and stuff. But El Nino is pretty it's pretty persistent this year. I honestly think that they're overhyping it. I think it's probably gonna fizzle by midsummer, but they say it could go all the way through summer into next fall. So that's kind of it's gonna make the hurricane season interesting. The Atlantic season maybe like near normal is what I'm hearing. I've heard like things about, it could be above average because the heat content of the ocean in general may be up. But at the same time, as you know, El Nino can really choke off any kind of you know good, like, hurricanes that could form. You know what I mean? The wind shear that comes off of because El Nino, I still don't know why this happens. I still have to do some more research. I'm about 20 years old, guys. I haven't taken one meteorological course in college yet, so see me in another year when I'm still doing these videos, and you're gonna see a change. But basically, El Nino can shear away hurricanes. It's mainly in the Atlantic basin, and so when that happens, you basically don't get any tropical development. You don't get any kind of tropical hit or effect on that eastern coast or anywhere up. I'll go over there in a second. I'll show you that basin in a second. But right now we're in the Pacific basin. And with El Nino in the Pacific basin, El Nino can actually enhance tropical development and hurricanes, because El Nino basically is just a general warming of the SST, the sea surface temperatures. So essentially, so El Nino is warmer temperatures overall in general. And it has specific Nino regions, and I can go over this a little more, but it has specific Nino regions. So like in this area down here would be like, so if you have any kind of a map knowledge, so like down here near South America would be Nino 1 plus 2. Right here would be like Nino like 3.4. Here would be Nino 3, and then out towards Australia would be like Nino 4. And so all of those general Nino areas, I believe I got that right. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Oh man, guys, my battery's about to die. Anyway, so yeah, all those general areas get warmer with El Nino, but with La Nina, take all of those Nino regions, and La Nina makes all of those cooler. And La Nina would actually suppress hurricane development in this area and maybe enhance hurricane development in the Atlantic basin, because there's no wind shear to shear off storms. So let me just show you this. Let me show you a little forecast modeling thing here I've checked out. And so there is a chance for a development coming off the the lower Gulf of Mexico. Potentially, and if you look, see the low pressure developing right here, and you track it off. So people over on this eastern coast of Mexico, on that Gulf Coast, need to just be alert. I believe that's near Mexico City. And then if you see over here, we have another tropical depression over here that could affect Cuba, the Leeward Islands, some of the Keys, just that Caribbean. So Caribbean may need to just start thinking about potential tropical hit. Florida, you never know what could happen up in these areas. Panhandle of Florida, anywhere up in here. This could take a turn towards Houston. You never know. So that is something I wanted to show. It's interesting. It looks like it's going to start to try and get active. The timestamp on this, I believe, is around, what is this? This is May 30th, May 31st, and June 1st. That would be exactly on time. Not that this is extremely the